India. This is a massive game. India taking on the UAE in match 12 of the Hong Kong Sixes. It was Robin Uthappa who won the toss a while back and chose to field, acknowledging might be missing a few bowlers, a few all-rounders. As a welcome Abhishek Jhunjhunwala. You know these boys. You know what they're missing, a bowler definitely.
Thanks, Ray. Not just one, they're missing a few, to be honest. But it's an exciting game for India and a must-win if they want to qualify for the quarters. The saving grace is, and it's Khalid Shah who's out there in the middle for UAE, and Bharat Chipley. Oh, good to see him. He didn't get a bowl yesterday, and he's starting the proceedings for India. So we can expect a bit of swing from Bharat Chipley. Fancies rolling his arm on most days.
Gone! First ball, Chipley, where were you yesterday?
That's my question. I know. What has he done? And look at that. Look at that for a reaction from Bharat Chipley. He cannot believe what he has just done. A wicket with his very first delivery. Just brilliant. The batter just losing his shape, going for a big one. Asif Khan out for a duck. And none for one, UAE.
Well, a great start. Zuhaib in. Played so well yesterday. Beautiful start today. Wicket the first ball, a six the second. Good morning, Dominic.
Good morning, Niall. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, what a start for India. On the back of that loss yesterday to Pakistan. Must-win game if they want to stay in the cup. Both of these teams are looking for a win. Surely that's not a why. That's nearly bowled him leg stump. And Chipley has an argument a little bit. First ball wicket, second ball six, third ball wide.
Well, I have it on good authority, Dominic Cork. Down the ground, catch is the call, no timing, should get a single. I have it on good authority, Dominic Cork, that Bharat Chipley was taken out last evening by our fellow commentator, Abhishek Jhunjhunwala, for a pep talk about yesterday's performance, and hasn't he answered the critics, Abhishek?
Well, I just want to know, what did he say?
It showed him exactly what to do, and definitely worked the very first delivery. Started off with a wicket, nearly got a second one too, Niall.
I'd love a pep talk from you tonight. Oh, that's gone for 5 wides. We heard from Bharat a little earlier.
The last time I played, it was in 2010, when I had come with Anil Kumble, Sridhar Shriram, Akhil, Stuart again. So back here again, and it's a good format to play also. I like this format.
We all love this format. It's the 20th edition of the Hong Kong Sixes. Who wouldn't love a 6-over game? Now, what's Robbie up to here? He's hiding behind those glasses. They're fancy. He batted in those yesterday. Same side for India. No changes, which is slightly surprising. Robbie up top with bat and gloves. Tiwari, Stuart Binny is he's their sole seam bowler. I'm not going to call him a fast bowler. Seam bowler. Plenty of spin. The UAE, they've got some explosive batters. 2 players in form at the crease. Clubbed. Tonked. Gone for 6. First over has been exhilarating.
Yeah, all I can say that the pep talk was just for the first delivery, not for the full over.
You're not claiming the 5 wides. Anyway, we'll have a pep talk tonight. Shuffling across. Oh, that's delicate. Isn't that acute? Well done, Ryan Campbell. Well fielded. 24 for 1. Big game for both sides, needing a win. UAE inserted by Uthappa. India were humbled yesterday, but they look up and about today. They really do. They look up for this challenge.
Yeah, let's see if you bowl leg spinners or off spinners. He did well as a leg spinner. He used to bowl leg spin throughout his career in first-class cricket, and even in the IPL he has bowled a few overs. Oh yeah, let's see what he goes for today. Or his slinging action, Manoj Tiwari.
Seam up. Absolutely smashed into the big screen.
Don't know what to say about that. That was asking to be hit. A slower delivery.
Well, wasn't a great deal on that delivery, not much behind it. What's happened? There's your mate, Chippers! Bharat! Oh, he doesn't like me.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go! Can you? Can you? Bharat jump higher!
He should have. He could have jumped a bit higher. But look at that for a jump from Bharat Chipley. But again, well timed, yeah. Being a bit harsh to him.
Six, 6, 6. This is a wonderful start here for the UAE.
Yeah, not a wonderful start for Tiwari and his seam bowling. Robin Uthappa said at the toss that we're struggling with their bowling options. You can see why. The moment, 18 from the first 3 deliveries, and India under a little bit of pressure here.
Well, we've already seen Nepal beat Australia today. Hey, 4th one. That's a lovely Brian Lara flick off the hips.
Well, this could well be the first 6 sixes in this tournament. Wouldn't be surprised. I think Manoj Tiwari need to think about his medium pace option here.
Obviously, he wasn't out last night. You didn't give him any advice, no?
No, he wasn't, yeah. He stayed in.
Go again! Go again, why wouldn't you? 5 sixes in a row! Khalid Shah, the southpaw!
This is sensational batting. Even though the ball was there. But now, does he go for the 6th one?
You betcha bottom dollar is going for a 6-6. Oh, pumped down the ground for a boundary. What a wonderful over. 34 off it. 58 for 1.
6 for 1.
Well, 58 for 1 off just 2 overs. If you're tuning in Dubai or Abu Dhabi or Sharjah, Ajman, your team is doing you proud. 58 for 1 off 12 balls. You're tonking India everywhere. Stuart Binny. to bring a little bit of semblance to proceedings, perhaps.
You might see him bowling a couple of overs today. Nadeem being so expensive yesterday, that's an option Robin has.
Splice, no timing, should be taken, is taken. Rapturous applause. Binny into the attack, into the wicket columns.
Both the Karnataka boys starting with a wicket in their first delivery. First it was Bharat Chipley and now Stuart Binny. Zohaib out for 17 of 5, UAE 58 for 2.
For 2. Stuart Binny into the attack, into the wicket column. Sanchit Sharma. Opening bowler by trade, plays for the Gulf Giants in the ILT20. Not out, Stuart Binny. It's too high. Probably sliding down leg side, but that is a big, big breakthrough, Corky.
Well, they needed it, especially after that last over. It's not the most expensive over in the tournament so far. 36 is the most expensive over, and that wasn't with 6 sixes. This could have been 5 sixes on the trot, and eventually, and I mean eventually, Tiwari gets it near enough in the hole, but 5 sixes have put the UAE in a good position midway through this first innings.
Yeah, Khalid Shah, he got 34 yesterday of just 12 balls, so he's in good touch. Clubbed down the ground, no timing. This has been an excellent start here for Stuart Binny. This was a massive breakthrough, Abhishek. They needed this, they were desperate for it.
Yeah, with that bowling, they need to pick up wickets on regular intervals, otherwise they're going to struggle. And Stuart started well, bowled 3 very good deliveries so far.
He was part of the pep talk crew, I believe. Brilliant. Super coach alongside me here, looks happy.
So far, everything is working for Stuart Binny. He's come with the right intent and execution with the deliveries. Also Robin Uthappa bringing him at the right time as well.
Sun just peeping through now this morning. 20 to 10 local time. Short, we saw this yesterday. It's one of Khalid's favourite areas. He's a very good puller of a cricket ball.
Still not a bad over though from Stuart Binny, even though this one just sits in the surface a little bit too much. He's gone for that shorter, slower delivery. And Khalid just waits and waits. Hitting it to the biggest side. When I say biggest side, it's just 2 meters bigger than it was yesterday. 47 meters instead of 45.
That's
Niall?
correct. That's correct, yes. Those 2 meters could be the difference between a catch and a 6. Gone! Bowled him! Full, straight, outfoxing Khalid, and Binny has a second.
Another slow delivery from Stuart Binny also. It was the right length, not the right option by the batter. Going across the line rather than going straight down the pitch. And a couple of wickets really sets UAE back. He's out for 42, 67 for 3.
Hello. Bowl. Bowl. Yeah. 3 down, the UAE. And in a little bit of trouble, actually. Akif Raja, the new man in. Very handy pace bowler, but Run rate's good, but 3 wickets is the issue. Shahbaz Nadeem. Left arm finger spin. Very handy operator with ball in hand. Really just try to jam these Yorkers in. Well, India fought back well here, and Stuart Binny has been exceptional.
Again, looking at the final delivery of the previous over, the perfect length was a slow delivery again. But the wrong option by the batter, just going across the line. We have seen batters who've gone downtown been more successful on the surface.
Well, go downtown, you're more successful. That is proper downtown.
Yeah, poor delivery. I think on slower surfaces it is the right option. Obviously that is a freebie because it's a full toss. But anything into the surface, you want the batter to play that cross shot towards leg side, offside. It gives you a chance of a bowler. But when players are looking to hit you downtown, you're under a bit of pressure. This one a little bit lucky. Little inside edge or run away for a boundary. So 10 from the first 3 deliveries. It's a better start in the over for the UAE.
Well, the games that are on the horizon, New Zealand versus Oman, 10-20. England versus UAE or India. The loser of this game will play that, and that is the bowl match. And then Australia versus Hong Kong, quarter-final. Gone! Attack the stumps, threw the shot too early, and all of a sudden India have found their mojo.
Yeah, they keep taking wickets. That's the only way they're going to come back into this game again. Poor option by the batter. Sanchit going across the line. Nowhere close to the pitch of the delivery either. Nicely bowled by Nadeem, out for 12. 77 for 4 UAE.
Zohar, the new man, premier fast bowler, needs to put bat to ball here. Bit of work to do for the UAE. Bat to ball, stick it over the sheds. That's how you get into your innings.
Yeah, and we've talked about on this surface, maybe slightly stickier than it was yesterday. Hitting down the ground is the better option. Players that are playing across or cross-batted shots have struggled today. Bowlers have got to bowl it into the surface as well. Don't lob it in the air.
Finds the middle of the blade, but finds the man in the deep. 4 overs bowled, 84 for 4. Well, Nepal have already beaten Australia. New Zealand will play Oman next. That's part of the Bowl League match. England will play UAE or India. Australia, Hong Kong, South Africa, Pakistan, a couple of mouth-watering quarterfinals. Good flip. Lovely little flip leg side from Zohar.
They're not very good execution from Stuart Binny. Going for the Yorker, just missing his length. Easy picking for the batter. Full toss on the leg stump. Could have hit it for a 6. Just getting a boundary there.
88 for 4 with still 11 balls remaining. So obviously the Premier batters out, but they somehow can get to 120. They're in the game here, the UAE. Very well bowled. That's, oh, I don't know. Corky's jumped out of a seat.
That's 2 now. I've got to be honest, same umpire, that's 2. I think that's harsh. In this form of the game, batters just slightly move around and the bowlers should be given a little bit more leeway. talk about the total, think about what Nepal got against Australia. 111 was a winning total. So can the UAE put India under pressure? Look, their better suit, India, is their batting. They're stronger batting team.
Yeah, it's a good point. That's another boundary. A cracking game this morning. We had a brilliant encounter. Nepal, who dusted England yesterday, they beat Australia today and totally outplayed Australia. Truth be told, not any luck, no fortune, just outskilled, outbatted, outfielded and outbowled. Pratish was sensational with the ball. Captain Sundeep, brilliant, back-to-back 50s. Wonderful time to be a Nepalese cricket fan.
Yeah, there's a lot of talent in that part of the world, Nepal, and great to see them doing so well in this competition so far.
Yeah, and they've got their own league starting on the 30th of November, so that's a huge moment for cricket in Nepal. The Nepal Premier League, and Paras Katka, the former Nepal captain and the father figure really of cricket in that region, is heading up that tournament. So I saw Martin Guptill, he is signed, Scott Kugeline, and I can't name a name, but there's a big Indian star that is heading towards Nepal to play in their new league.
We'll be giving it a wide. Don't leave us hanging. The big Indian star, I'm going to guess, MS Dhoni?
No, I think he was retained, wasn't he?
Oh, you know, Virat Kohli, are we going this big? Come on, Niall, tell us who's going.
I can't. I just can't. You got to just stay on the socials.
You can't throw it out there if you're not going to name the names.
This is what it's all about. Look at Nepal.
It's not what it's all about if you're an England fan. What are they doing? -6. Thank goodness the net run rate doesn't have a part of this tournament, because they'll be on the flight home already.
That's going to be a wide. What has happened, England, Corky? Come on.
Time difference. Serious time difference. You know, think about, what is it from India here? Couple of hours. Parts of Australia, same timeline. You know, that's what's been a struggle for England, and the fact they've been hopeless. That doesn't help.
Is the time difference, is that why you haven't slept yet?
Excuse. That's just an excuse. Yeah, I struggled to sleep last night. I thought, you know, having a couple of refreshments would have helped. It didn't.
Clubbed away, leg side into the vacant, deep backward square region. 100 up for the UAE.
Oh, they've still got a lot of balls left. 8 of them. Stuart Binny just going for the same delivery over and over again. Either he's going really wide of the off stump, or he's going into the surface. If they get 120, 125, it's going to be a tough chase for India from here.
Well, this is all about the Hong Kong sixes. Hits out of the ground, some upsets. Sounded very good. Sounded lovely. Looked even better. 22 off the over. Stuart Binny, 5 balls with 1 remaining. First over was so good, being pumped.
Again, the right option. Looking to hit straight rather than going across the line. And look at that shape when he played that shot. Wonderful to watch. It's been an expensive over from Stuart. He's got to finish well. Still, 1 more delivery left.
Bowled him. Lovely bowling. A little bit of in-swing to the left-hander Akif. And Binny has his 3rd. India have their 5th. 106 for 5.
And now they're in trouble here a little. UAE, they could be all out. They've got the last man standing still. But that was nicely done by Stuart Binny. Again, that was a better length. A hint of swing as well. And the wrong option by the batter, going across rather than going straight over the bowler's head. Zahoor out for 15. 106 for 5.
Final over of the innings. Akif was cleaned up by Stuart Binny for 10. Kedajadov now. What's he going to bowl here? Seam up. Wides.
He's going to bowl a wide first. What I want to know is great to hear from him early on. We had a little clip of hearing from him. I want to know why he's got number 555 on his back. I'm going to get Nashpreet to ask him why is 555 on his back.
Well, I did ask that question yesterday.
And the answer?
Well, I asked our commentator who didn't know. Flipped. Leg side. For a boundary. Nelson's up.
One thing is very clear, after their slinging off spinners, they've been asked to bowl medium paces here. Both Manoj Tiwari and Kedar Yadav. And look at that. 5 overs, 5 wickets.
It's making me dizzy, that was.
I had to look away then. Must be a reason 555. Get in touch with us wherever you are. People in India, you'll be watching this. Tell us why he's got 555 on his back.
Yeah, send all your answers to Dominic Cork's social media.
At Dominic Cork 95. Get in touch with me.
Well, make sure you reply to each and every person that does.
Always do. Nepal got 111. They won that opening game. UAE now have 111. They've still got 5 balls left.
Zahoor is the last man standing here. Oh, wow. Cheeky. Change up.
I don't think he could go any slower than that, Kedar Yadav, with his bowling. You just got to stay in your crease. There's plenty of deliveries there to be hit.
Down the ground. Well, it's a result, really. It's what an over this has turned out to be. Doesn't take the single. Zahoor powerfully hit the field in the right place. That's going to be a wide. Actually quite difficult to hit because it's not bouncing and there's no pace to work with.
Well, again, is this the wide? Keeper and bowler not happy. Look at the batter going across. He's not happy, I can tell you. Very rarely do you see him not smiling.
Six! Huge! Zahoor says, you cannot bowl that to me. I'm going to smoke you.
Just had a little word with Robin Uthappa, it seems. He was not happy with what Robin said in the previous delivery. Look at that again. Nicely done. A bit slingy on that occasion, Kedar.
Oh, that's a lovely hit. That's a cracking blow. Up and over the hospitality tents. New balls.
And a chance for the UAE to get to 130 here. That is a big total. Yesterday we saw some huge totals, but this puts India under pressure from this moment.
Toe of the bat. 47-metre boundary means another 6. 3 sixes to finish the innings, 24 off the over. And just have a look, 130 for 5 here, the UAE. They have got themselves a terrific score in a do-or-die battle against India. Terrific batting display from the UAE here in match 12. They were inserted by India. Khalid once again 42 from his 10, but at the back end Zahoor Khan 37 from 11. Abhishek, that was a marvellous batting display.
Terrific, just outstanding. The way they started, even though they lost a couple of wickets, they kept going. Bowling did help the cause for the UAE. Some poor bowling on shore, but still, you've got to hit them out of the park. And that innings from Khalid Shah, 42 of just 10, 6 sixes and a 4, really turned things on for the UAE.
Terrific work from Khalid. Well, 5 bowlers used. Chipley got a wicket first ball, then got pumped. Tawari was, well, might not be used again. 3 for 31. Stuart Binny was sensational. Dominic Cork, fast bowler. What did you make of this?
Yeah, clever from Stuart Binny, even though he was a little bit expensive. He used all his nous about lengths and lines and paces to bowl on here. I think we see that players hitting across the line struggled on this surface. And Stuart Binny capitalised on that. 3 wickets in his spell. But India, well, they've got a mountain to climb here to stay in the cup. They need to try and chase down 131. UAE favourites to win from here.
Well, match 12 is going to be a beauty. Match 11 was a cracker. Nepal beating Australia. Match 12 looks good. New Zealand, Oman coming up soon. England will play India or the UAE. Then we've got a couple of great quarterfinals. Australia, Hong Kong, South Africa, Pakistan. Quarterfinal down the bottom left, Sri Lanka, Nepal. And then it'll be India or the UAE versus Bangladesh, the Tigers. Don't go anywhere. Well, I tell you what, let's hear from the Indian captain about his time in Hong Kong.
Obviously, it's a very happy and proud feeling. It's something that one would wear with a badge of honor. So it is an honor to be able to lead India, although it is in the super shortest format of the game.
Well, the captain's got some work to do because he's chasing a big total. 131 for India to win. They have got a very strong batting lineup. But if you look at the fans there, Abhishek, they look a little bit worried.
And they should be. 131. Wouldn't be an easy chase, even though batting is their strong suit. That little guy is a little worried as well. He's just there for the autograph. He's got his autograph bat with him. He's got a few as well. But yeah, it's not going to be easy, but they've got plenty of batters.
Played so well yesterday.
Played well, and watch how he plays. He uses the pace. He's always been a good player when he's heading down the ground. And on this surface, got to look to hit straight. Classical player. Lovely timer of the cricket ball. And if India are going to chase this down, they'll probably need an innings of that note to give themselves a chance to knock down, what, 131 required.
Where is he, though? Captain has not strode to the crease. Chipley and Manoj Tiwari opening up.
Is this part of your coaching again?
Stop it. But I think Robin should have come at top. But they need that runs early on. Yeah, Manoj Tiwari has been a very good player over the years, but hitting sixes is not a strong suit of Manoj.
31 off 8 balls, though, yesterday for Robbie. Surely he strides out to take first ball here and get the innings off to a positive start with his technique and the power he possesses. This is an interesting call for me. This is a big call. Akif Raja with the ball. He's got decent pace. He can swing that new rock. And the UAE have got some very handy bowlers. Zahur Khan is superb. Sanchit Sharma is a very handy seamer. This is going to be a massive 20 minutes. Here we go. Now then, big shout. Not interested.
This is going to be the struggle. Yesterday he batted beautifully. Bharat Chipley, 53 of just 16. Played some stunning shots all over the ground. He's good through the offside, but his strongest suit is through the onside. Love going over long on, love going over mid-wicket. And that's what he did well.
Now then, banged into the surface. Attempted the aggressive short ball. I don't mind the option for Akif, but he gets punished.
Yeah, pace on. And that makes it a little bit easier for Chipley. Not high pace, really. And India need a good start. Of course they do. Chasing down 131. They lead at least 15 off this first over.
It's going to be wide. Corky, as a former bowler, 15, you're snapping your hand off.
Absolutely. That's what you've got to try and do in this format, is mentally when you walk back to your mark. And that's exactly what Akif is thinking now. Okay, I've gone for 7 off just 2. This is the ball now. How am I going to stop Chipley from hitting me out the ground? What length am I going to bowl? What pace am I going to bowl?
Toe of the bat, straight up in the air, but it's going to have enough on it to carry all the way over deep third for 6.
You cannot do a lot as a bowler. It was a good delivery, a good length, but still managed to get a 6. Bharat Chipley. Thick outside edge flew over the keeper.
I don't mind the length, it's the line. Once you give a batter width, he can just throw his hands at it, and because they're only allowed 4 fielders, or they only got 4 fielders, very rarely will you plug third or fine legs. So big areas, big open spaces.
Beautiful shot. Lovely, lovely shot, because he actually got cramped. That time he got the line correct. It was just brilliant batsmanship.
Exactly the start they were looking for after the first dot delivery. Came back quite strongly. 3 back-to-back 6s, and wide in the middle as well. You're absolutely right. Got a bit cramped, but still managed to get that up and over. Generated enough power. Bharat Chipley is very strong. Anything length. Still a couple of deliveries left. This could be a really big over for India.
Yeah, that's very well bowled. That's as good a Yorker as you'll see, and it yields 2. Did well just to jam it out there, Chipley. If India can win this game, it'll be the biggest chase of this season's Hong Kong Sixers, 20th edition.
And hence they chose to bat second, because with their bowling it's difficult to keep the opposition away from the game, but the only way they can win this game is by batting second.
Flipped, man in the deep, can you believe it? Dominic Cork, it's a 2 extra metres the long side.
That is, you called it at the pitch report, those 2 extra metres counted here for the UAE. Asif Khan, who took the catch. Akifu was expensive, 21 from that over, but eventually got the wicket. Chipley goes to 20. Delightful UAE. And India 21 for 1.
Right, I'm coming over to you.
Captain strides to the crease, and his side need him now. Both batters have not faced the ball. 21 for 1 India. Sanchit Sharma with his medium pace away swingers. That does swing. And it's flipped leg side for a boundary. Bharat Chipley dismissed for 20 by Akif Raja. Caught in the deep. Nice catch by the captain. And the celebration from the big quick from the UAE. Hand over the mouth. Say nothing. Well, that's going to go. That's going to be deposited for 6. Hit off a good length. Very good shot from Tiwari.
Good start to the over again for India. 10 of the first 2. Nicely played. Played a similar shot yesterday, Manoj.
Bowled him! Beautiful away swinger. A lovely bit of shape. A la cork in his pump.
I wish it was. It's the length as well. Clever from Sanchit. Full, little bit of swing away. India lose their second and under pressure now. Tiwari gone for 10, 31 for 2.
Kedar Jadav's a new man, and he has some work to do. India are in trouble. 31 for 2 against the UAE. Are we going to see the second upset of the day? Nepal have beaten Australia this morning, and now UAE have India 31 for 2, chasing 131. Oh, lovely, lovely away swing bowling. This has been a superb start from the Pacers, from the Emirates.
Yeah, lovely wrist position. That's why he's able to get that away swing. His wrist is in a good position. His palm of his hand is pointing towards the batter, and hence why he gets that little bit of shape. We didn't see too much of that yesterday. Maybe a little bit overcast conditions today, a little bit cooler. And hence I think the bowlers today are having a little bit of a better day than they did yesterday.
In trouble here, India. And the captain hasn't faced the ball, Robbie, who strolled out at number 3. We were a little bit perplexed by that decision. And now he's got, I'm not going to say a mountain to climb, but certainly a lot of work to do. It's a wide down leg side from Sanchit, a little bit loose.
Yeah, they need a 50 from him in a very quick time. Yeah, Manoj Tiwari not happy. First it was Bharat Chipley. He should have put that away, was there for the taking. Didn't time it well enough. And then it was Manoj Tiwari played all over that delivery. A hint of swing, yes. Still.
Ooh, straight. It's going to be thick inside edge for 4, but it was straight. Didn't want to miss that.
Well, it's only 4, and I say that because in this form of the game, when you're needing, what, just over 22.5 runs per over, you'd take that as a bowler. Moral victory in a way, because if Robbie misses that, you've got a chance of an LBW. The lines have been perfect at the moment for the UAE. Got to make sure that you put this man under pressure with the length as well. Have to go as full as possible.
Oh, what a glorious shot. That is exquisite. Wonderful cricketer. Wonderful stroke. 2 done. 43 for 2.
Away from you. A little bit more. That is leg stick.
Two down for India, 43 on the board. Zahor Khan, he played so well with the bat. 37 not out off 11 balls. Will he go to his tried and trusted Yorker from the outset? He does. That's what he does for the UAE. It's a good stroke. Nothing wrong with the ball. It's just excellent batting.
It is a wonderful shot. Hard to execute when the ball is that full. But before that, the previous over, final delivery, Uthappa. One for the camera. Look at that for a shot. exceptional.
I would say that is technically perfect. And decent moves too on a Saturday morning. He loves a Yorker. He has done this for so long for the UAE. Brilliant! Desperation! When you got a chance to beat India, you save everything.
Great effort. But it was a bit surprising. They only went for one. Didn't try and go for the second. No problem there. Saving 3 runs for his side.
Mohammad Zahaib in the deep, the leg spinner. Interesting to see when Asif Khan goes to his leg spinner. So far, 3 pacers used. You would think one of the 3 pacers, probably Akif or Zahor, will bowl 2 overs. Again, it's a carbon copy from Robbie, 50 up.
And when it's talked about, you have to go as full as possible to Robbie Uthappa, who can't bowl in the slot. As you say, technically, he doesn't have to overhit this. Times the ball beautifully. And it's only 42 metres down the ground. And all of a sudden now, 11 from the first 3 deliveries. Zahor under a little bit of pressure. And India desperate that this man, as captain, can give themselves a chance to win this game.
Leg side this time. Enough for a boundary. Nice 4 from Robbie over leg side. Abhishek, just talking about Robbie's 6s that he hits. Almost hits kind of inside out and slices the ball.
He does, but at the moment, it's 20 or 4, and looking at those 6s, the bat just comes from outside, from gully region, and hence he creates that sort of an angle where the bat's not really coming down straight down the path.
Pull shot, put away. It was a decent bumper, but Robbie is in the groove now. His 3rd.
Is really turning things on. 26 of just 5 deliveries. 3 6s and 2 4s, so haven't wasted any delivery, and that's what India needs. As long as they keep getting boundaries, they wouldn't be worried if they're 6 or a 4.
Yeah, he's striking at 520. So you have to say he's doing a marvellous job. Run rate's 22.5 and they need 21, so they're right on course now, India. Yeah, there we go, strike rate, 520. 3 6s. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's not a bad ball. It's not a bad ball. It's a leg stump Yorker. It goes for 25 the over. 68 for 2. Three very expensive overs, 21, 22, 25, so this is the moment here. Leg spinner. Zahaib, he's a very, very handy wrist spinner. This is a daunting task though. Down the ground, just be a single. It's actually a decent single for India because it gets Robbie Uthappa back on strike. Here we go. Leg spinner versus the captain. Big moment. Will Robbie Uthappa fancy his chances and try and take the young wrist spinner down for plenty? Down the ground, another 6.
It's been a different story every time he's been on strike. Robin Uthappa. 4 sixes and 3 fours. So he's not taken a single or a double or played a dot. Every delivery has been a boundary. Again, in the slot for Robin, and does it with ease again. On course, maybe for the quickest 50 of this year's Hong Kong Sixes.
Yeah, 12 balls is the fastest half century this year. Now then, that's going to be 6 more. I thought for a second long arm was in business, but no. 50 partnership.
Yeah, just 42 metres down the ground, both ends. Only have to hit it half as much as it normally would do. 42 from 8. Partnership is good for India, and they need 50 runs from the last 15 deliveries. Still a lot of work to do.
Down the ground. Just a single.
And his strike rate drops below 500 for the first time. The first Indian to score a T20 international 50. Robin Uthappa has been exceptional in this format. 43 runs, 5 sixes, strike rate 478.
I found out the reason 555. Last season in first class, 4 innings. He scored 555 runs. Decent, that.
Very, very well bowled. So he had 4 innings, 4 matches, 555
555. Now, you know, that's been told by and come to us.
What about the young kid who got that an 800 in the schools match in India? 1,000 he got, did he? Now then, a chance. This is the game. This is the game. That is the catch. India have lost their captain. And the ground goes silent.
That's a big wicket. It's a huge wicket. Robin Uthappa, he was key. He had to remain not out, but out for 43. 83 for 3 India.
Well, the ground has fallen silent because Robbie Uthappa is out and Stuart Binny is in, and India are in serious strife.
Yeah, big wicket. One of our co-coms was praying that this got put down. And it wasn't me, and it wasn't you, Niall. Full toss, and gets it right off the bottom of the bat. Simple chance for Sanchit. And the UAE in control once again.
I'll tell you what though, Corky, it was great captaincy from Asif Khan to bring the leg spinner into the game.
Well, it was a risk. I think that's why he held him back, but he had to bowl him. And the risk came off. Because to get Robin Uthappa out and not allow him to retire just helps the UAE's chance of going on to win this game and qualify into the cup and send India to the bowl.
Brilliant, brilliant, here we go. All of a sudden, a wicket, a single and a dot.
Yeah, suddenly it all changed in the last 5 deliveries. Upcoming matches, New Zealand plays Oman, England versus India if India loses, and then Australia versus Hong Kong. Quarterfinal, qualifier 1.
Yeah, quarter-final 1, Australia, Hong Kong. Huge game. Top-class bowling. It's a very good shot. It's not a bad ball again from Zohor. Going for the Yorker. 28 required and over.
Again, 4s are okay. As a bowler, 4s are okay. They aren't going to hurt you. So you take that as a victory if you're a bowler. And at the moment, India are behind here. Behind where the UAE were at this stage, only by 5 runs. But they need something exceptional here to try and get them and keep them in the cup competition.
7 sixes out of those 9 deliveries to win this game.
Lovely shot. It's a boundary and Dominic Cork doesn't mind it. 4s are okay.
Well, I don't look at the 60s count from here. We've got, what, 8 balls remaining. UAE got 14 60s in their innings. India only 9 so far. The 4s are identical, 7-7. 39 from 8 balls. For India to stand a chance, I think these last couple of balls have to go for 2 maximums. 12 would leave them 27 and a chance. It's still a slight chance.
Well, that's a lovely shot. That's one of them. Stuart Binny was good with the ball, picked up 3. Can he win it with the bat?
It is a 6-hitter. Chipley, Stuart Binny and Robin Uthappa, they are the ones who can really hit those long balls. And that was a nice shot. Lovely to watch. Kedar Yadav striking at 150. Only 9 of 6. He needed at least 3 boundaries there. Kedar.
Well, if he can squeeze a dot here, he'll nearly get UAE over the line. Zahoor Khan. Thick inside edge. Binny will keep strike. That's important, but a good finish. Only 16 off the over. 99 for 3.
या 2 आलू कितने वाला में या 2 आलू खेर दे आखिर सही से चुपी करने की रिस्पेक्ट से रखी.
Well, New Zealand will play Oman next, and then England. Will it be India or will it be the UAE? Quarter-final, Australia, Hong Kong, South Africa, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Nepal. That's going to be a beauty. But next is New Zealand, Oman. Asif, the skipper, is going to bowl the 6th and final. 32 to win. That's 4. They've got a sniff here. They've got a sniff.
You just need 5 sixes to win this game. You've seen batters hit 5 sixes in an over earlier, or 4 sixes and a 4 could do it as well.
That's a wide. You don't want extras. Do not start bowling wides. Asif, the captain. Umpires under pressure. Nepal beating Australia. India maybe
losing to Pakistan yesterday. Maybe losing to the UAE. They stand a chance here, though.
That's 6. Do not write off. Stuart Binny.
It'll be an amazing feat if he can do it. He's got the ability to hit the next 3 or 4 deliveries out of the park. That was a lovely shot.
Well, Asif, part-time off spin. There's no real revs on the ball. He's bowling around. He's bowling and hoping he doesn't get hit for 6. Here we go. 21 from 4 balls for India to stay in this tournament. Seam up. 6. Seam up. 6.
Every time it goes for a 6, the pressure starts to build more and more on the bowler.
I can tell you the pressure's on that bowler right now. Captain will know what he's got to try and do. He's just got to have one decent delivery. At the moment, he is bowling right in that slot. Stuart Binny will not miss those sort of deliveries. 15 from 3 deliveries. India now, dare I say it, favourites to win from here.
Well, that's a big call, Corky. 15 of 3. But yeah, the way Stuart Binny has been striking the ball, that was splendid to watch, the previous delivery. And now the change of angles. Come over the stumps now. That's a better option for the bowler.
Well, low full toss, gone for 6. Stuart Binny He's rolling back the years here in India. Dare to dream.
Oh, this is getting all too exciting. That was a good delivery, low full toss, but look at Stuart Binny. A good use of the bottom hand to get it up and over.
And it's amazing when you bowl and you're bowling in the last over, how many people will come up to you and give you that much advice. You don't need advice, you just need to know you're just one ball away, one decent delivery away. At the moment, Stuart Binny leading India possibly to victory.
Up and over the offside. 6 more. He went for the wide Yorker. He got it horribly wrong. And Binny has 43 off 10.
Oh, this is unbelievable. They're 14 sixes now for India, equaling UAE. It's a game of sixes and Stuart Binny. You beauty. 5 sixes. 43 of 10. This is just brilliant.
No super over. Remember, if it's tied, India will go through on sixes or equal, fours are the same, and he's one ahead.
Brilliant from the UAE captain. Can they get 2? Can they tie it? Can he get the bounce off? UAE have won. India have lost. Incredible scenes here at the Hong Kong Sixes. The men in pink have beaten the Blue Army.
A game for India. It was there to win. It was there to win. Stuart Binny had done everything to try and get India over the line. They just needed to get through for that second run. They'd have gone through on more fours. Was not a super over. Sixes were equal, 14 each. UAE had 7 fours, India had 8. They couldn't get through for that second run, and we've seen some big upsets in this Hong Kong Sixes this year, but the UAE, they beat India by 1 run.
Yeah, this is unbelievable. He just needed to get some bat and ball. There were plenty of open spaces, but just couldn't do it. Got them very close, but at the end, the bowler keeping his nerve, Asif. Brilliantly done for UAE.
Well, incredible scenes here at the Hong Kong Sixes. This is the last over. Binny, 4, 6. A beautiful straight drive for 6. Another one over long on. At this stage, India are favourites. He gets the low full toss for 6. Carves one up and over extra. And then probably the easiest ball to hit. Can you get back for 2, Stuart Binny? Asif does well. Wicketkeeper does well. And the UAE win. They held their nerve. A huge moment here at the Hong Kong Sixes. The UAE have beaten the mighty India. Congratulations to the men from the Emirates.
Well, some huge upsets so far. We're only in day 2. India, who had the game, well, really won going into that last ball, only need to get through for that second run, and they would have gone through on more fours. But it's Nepal who win by 1 run.
$129 for 4 India. UAE winning by 1 run. Plenty of pace. Akif 1 for 21. Zuhaib 1 for 15, and the big wicket of Robbie Uthappa. Match 12 here in the Hong Kong Sixes. UAE 130 for 5. Superb batting. Khalid 42 from 10. Zahor 37. India 129 for 4. UAE by 1. What does it mean?